Basta.
You told me to do 4. I would do 4. 4. Do 4. Why do you need to do 4? I do 4. 1. Do 4.
Listen, I went down to camp before he fought. His focus and the level of, intense training he was doing. And I said, I don't know it all. When he explained that to me, I was just like, yeah, you're right. Let me back up a little bit and just tell him what I see.
Yeah.
More so than trying to coach him into being this fighter that I want them to be.
Being a version of you.
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao has taken his training to another level ahead of the highly anticipated rematch with Floyd Mayweather. Recently released footage shows him working with greater intensity, sharper combinations, and relentless energy. Terence Crawford has also been spotted training alongside Pacquiao during early morning road work and gym sessions. Known for his disciplined routine, Pacquiao continues to lead large group runs while maintaining the demanding work ethic that has defined his legendary career.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2. Up. 5, 6.
I'm watching you guys.
9,
Up. Okay, you follow. Slow.
Away from me. Help me out here.
Up.
I know.
Up. We're young.
7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40.
Pacquiao's trainer described him as training with machine-like consistency, praising his endless stamina, strict discipline, and relentless work ethic. He said Manny continues to surprise everyone in the gym with the intensity he brings to every session.
He's working hard. He ran an hour. He did a whole...
Been with him for 22 years.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he's a machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
He ran the hour. He didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. As we increase the rounds to this, he's got to pull back on the runs a little bit. Carry those.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
He's a machine.
Yeah.
What kind of machine is he?
Huh?
What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. I don't know. Hey, well, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But he knows. So now he knows what the training's about. We increase the training, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and we get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy.
Chris Algieri praised Manny Pacquiao as one of boxing's most unique fighters, calling him the toughest opponent of his career. He highlighted Pacquiao's incredible speed, timing, and achievements, describing him as one of the greatest fighters the sport has ever seen.
What's the most difficult thing to adjust to or get used to with Pacquiao in the ring?
I mean, nobody fights like him. It's very difficult to prepare for. It took Marquez 4 fights to figure him out. And Marquez is one of the fastest thinkers in the game. And he's just such a difficult guy to zone in on. I always felt like just as I was getting my crosshairs on him, he would change his rhythm. He's a very rhythmic fighter. He uses broken rhythm very, very well. And yeah, adjustments on the fly, which is what I think all the best fighters in the world do. All the top guys I fought made fast adjustments along the way. So yeah, Manny's he's special as a sweat.
Yeah. His power, where did it rank among the fighters that you faced?
Not the hardest, but also very hard. Keith Thurman famously said he's got bricks for hands. It's very true. So you have bricks for hands plus fast hands, plus punches you don't see, makes him a very dangerous puncher. But he wouldn't say he was the hardest. Ruslan hit, I believe, way harder. He was crunching power. But in terms of a guy with fast hands who has hard hands, but also punches from angles that are hard to see.
Pacquiao said returning to training camp has reignited his passion for boxing. He explained that he feels energized, motivated, and believes his journey in the sport is far from over.
Excited and feeling like I'm young.
Do you feel you have something to prove in this fight, Manny? I know you've accomplished so much, but do you feel you personally, you want to show something to the world or prove something?
Oh yeah, it's a challenge that they might think that oh man, his career is over and he's old like that. So something wrong that I need to prove it, and I'm not done yet. And
why do you feel that way? Because you've achieved so much. You've done everything. You're a Hall of Famer. Where is that coming from, the need to want to show people, like, no, I'm not done yet? Like, well, why can't you just be like, nah, I can do whatever I want. I've done everything.
You know, I can easily fight a easy opponent or non-boxers. I can easily pick a easy to win, but I pick the best because I want to add more on my legacy
Pacquiao also made it clear that he isn't interested in easy paydays. Instead, he wants to face the toughest opponents available to strengthen his legacy and continue proving himself against elite competition.
In talking with your team, they've told me that they've seen you more hungry, more driven, more focused. Why not fight a YouTuber? Why not take an easy fight, you know? Like at 42, you're taking on arguably either the best or a 1A or 1B welterweight in the world. Why not go fight a Logan Paul, a Jake Paul, and make a lot of money and not have a hard fight?
I mean, the question is, what's that for in your legacy, in my legacy? No, I want to fight the best so that can be.
Despite the excitement, some critics believe a Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch is simply a contest between two aging legends and question whether it should happen at this stage of their careers.
Mayweather and Pacquiao are fighting again. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's two legends / two old men who are fighting each other. You know, they haven't been very active. It's a big money grab. I'm gonna say it like this: I don't hate it because the division is actually moving. It's not like they're fighting for a title and keeping guys out of the way. They're fighting each other. They both make a lot of money, and it's going to bring so much nostalgia for both of their careers in the build-up. For those 2 months when we're leading up to Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2, all we're going to do is watch, and talk about their fights. And I love that. I love that idea because I think they're two stalwarts in our sport. And in terms of them fighting each other, I don't know. I don't think they're ever going to put on a barn-burning performance, especially when they're damn near 50. But I don't know. I'm not super mad at it. I actually am looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Veteran trainer Ronnie Shields believes Pacquiao has a legitimate chance to defeat Floyd Mayweather in a rematch. He pointed to Manny's speed, relentless pressure, and aggressive style as weapons capable of causing serious problems.
Fight for both guys, you know, and look, it's hard to pick a winner for me on that fight because, you know, Pacquiao is a slick, fast, you know.
While praising Mayweather's defensive brilliance and ring IQ, Shields stressed that the outcome will depend on execution. He believes Pacquiao can win if he sticks to a disciplined game plan and applies constant pressure.
He's a pressure fighter, and I mean, man, that's going to be explosive. It's all, you know, and I guess whoever had the best game plan.
Shields also argued that age shouldn't be the deciding factor. He believes experience, determination, and competitive drive matter more, adding that both fighters still have the ability to win on fight night.
Say younger is always better. You know, I mean, you know, experience is probably the best thing. But, you know, the determination, I think, is going to be a big factor in this fight. And, I mean, you know, look, it's hard to pick a winner. I mean, it really is. It's, you know, it's going to be a great fight and a tough fight. And
Chris Algieri believes a rematch could generate even more global attention than their first meeting. However, he still favors Mayweather because of his elite defense, ring intelligence, and ability to capitalize on opponents' mistakes.
Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather in a real fight in September. Mayweather's putting his 50-0 on the line on Netflix. How big is that, and who wins?
I think it's a big fight. It might actually be a better fight than the first one. You know, I famously went on record and said that Manny Pacquiao style was no good for Floyd. I mean, Manny Pacquiao would not be able to beat Floyd because the styles just didn't match up. And it was right after I fought him where I said that, because I could just see where there were spots where Floyd, his fundamental skills, his boxing style, his ability to control space and pace would have given Manny a lot of trouble. And sure enough, when they fought, they did. But how much is left of both of these guys? We saw Manny in the Barrios fight. Very impressive that he went 12. But again, he had a guy in Barrios who didn't step on it. You know, he let Manny dictate and fight for portions of the round. And Floyd's been pretty active. He's been fighting exhibitions over the last couple of years. Not 10 rounders, not with really dangerous opponents, but I feel like they're probably in a pretty similar area right now in terms of their momentum. But yeah, I don't know, man. It might be actually a little more entertaining than the first fight. It might be a little more.
Reports suggest the rematch could become one of the biggest boxing events of 2026, generating enormous revenue through its rumored Las Vegas Sphere venue and Netflix broadcast. Despite the financial rewards, both fighters reportedly remain focused on delivering a memorable performance.
In terms of why this fight is happening, honestly, I don't know. I don't know why this fight is happening. Netflix is involved. Netflix has said that they, want to put on big, huge events. If you were to grade the type of events they put on in terms of how serious they are, and when I say serious, I mean like real fights, okay? Like real fights with implications in boxing. You have to give them like a C, honestly. Like, look at the fights they put on, okay? And if there's any criticism, albeit constructive criticism, towards Netflix, is I feel that they should step up the type of fights they're putting on their platform, because there could be a lot of blowback. There was a huge amount of blowback the first Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay? You had all this attention. Literally the whole sports world and a big part of the world was tuned in to this fight. And the fight was boring.
Paulie Malignaggi questioned what version of Floyd Mayweather fans should expect after such a long absence from professional boxing. He believes the biggest uncertainty is whether Mayweather can still perform at an elite level after years away from sanctioned competition.
What he's got left at 49, we haven't seen him fight in a while. So, we know the Mayweather we used to see. We'll see what Mayweather exists at 49 years old. Honestly, I don't know, We're comparing the Mayweather we used to see against the Pacquiao we just saw. We really don't have anything to go by for Mayweather, because he hasn't been active recently. 49, we'll see what he has left. He was an excellent fighter, but we'll see what he has left at 49.
Paulie, appreciate your time, man. You're doing great work over at Pro Boxing.
We're a growing company, man. Looking forward to keep growing it.
Joe Rogan believes Mayweather still looks technically sharp despite his long layoff. He praised Floyd's timing, defensive instincts, and ring IQ, saying those skills remain among the best in boxing.
His mental was just too far ahead of everybody else's.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Well, the one fight between like guys who retired and came back that I'm still interested in seeing is him and Manny. And I know they're going to do that on Netflix.
Floyd.
I think that's still a high-level fight, though. That's what I love about it. Because I think Manny is still a high-level fighter. And Floyd, even in these exhibitions that he's been doing,
he be looking good, huh?
He looks great, man. He looks great in sparring. You see him in sparring, like, good Lord, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's lost a step.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't see Manny being able to beat Floyd Mayweather. Like, I don't see it. I think Manny looked solid his last fight with Barrios, but I just don't see Floyd losing. Like, I think it's some guys that he could come back today in the sport of boxing and fight.
Rogan also credited Mayweather's disciplined lifestyle for preserving his abilities. He believes Floyd's commitment to training and avoiding unhealthy habits has allowed him to maintain elite reflexes, conditioning, and defensive skills even at this stage of his career.
For there in the first place. So if he was here and he's lost this much, they're still here.
Yeah.
And even though he's not Floyd that fought Canelo or Floyd that fought Ricky Hatton, it's not the same Floyd. It's not that much different.
Yeah, he's still so far ahead.
Because he's not drinking, he's not putting his body up, he's not doing anything stupid, he stays in shape, he eats right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I appreciate Floyd too, because that's one of the guys that I never did no business with ever, and he still kind of helped me. So I appreciate him, and I think he's a real dude, and he got my love and respect.
Well, I always say that if you wanted to have a style that you emulate, where you want to have a great career.
The Mayweather-Pacquiao rematch has become one of the most talked about events in boxing. With the fight reportedly set for September 19th, 2026 at the Las Vegas Sphere and expected to stream on Netflix, anticipation continues to grow. While both legends are past their prime, fans remain eager to see whether Mayweather's defensive mastery or Pacquiao's relentless pressure will prevail in another historic showdown.